Hey, what's up? It's Deepo here from DPortGaming. Welcome to a 2v2 commentary, and it's between Apex KraV and Apex Sonik. Well, they're on the same team against POM, Foggy, as well as Cash. So I'm guessing everybody knows Cash as well as Sonik. But yeah, they're playing with two people that aren't really big named, but I've definitely heard their names around the WarCraft 3 scene. So definitely some decent players in this 2v2. So yeah, it's gonna be on Turtle Rock. It looks like we have both Night Elf players going for the standard Ancient of War, not doing Huntress. It looks like, well, we could see Sonik probably. Well, maybe he could go into the Huntress build, but it definitely looks like he's just gonna go standard with the Ancient of War. He could go Potom. I mean, usually Night Elf players and Undead players in 2v2, they definitely like to do that Hunt Fiend and try to push out relatively soon after they get the Lich and maybe a few stats. But yeah, it looks like Cash is going standard build as well. So Undead is definitely, no, he didn't go for the straight Fiend build, meaning he didn't go for the Grave, Quick Grave and the Quick Crypt. So yeah, he didn't go for it. He put down the Zig, Crypt, and Altar. So this is interesting play coming for KraV and Sonik here. Looks like we have the first Whisk Scout coming out for Sonik as well, and these Ancient Wars should be finishing up relatively soon. Meanwhile, we do have the Blade Master being picked up by Cash, and let's check out the hero for Foggy, and he's gonna go for the Demon Hunter. Probably gonna see Death Knight. What a surprise! And Demon Hunter, that was kind of, I guess, not too shocking with the AOW creeping. If they were going Huntress, Sonik probably would have went Keeper of the Grove, or even Potom. Potom might even be a better choice with your ally going Crypt Fiends, but KraV wasn't really going for Crypt Fiends, so maybe that's why Sonik just went for standard LW creep. But just the race matchup, Night Elf Undead, Foggy and Cash definitely probably were predicting a Hunt Fiend push probably, so they probably will be puzzled or a little bit questioned of what they're doing if they don't see Fiends coming out for KraV. KraV is going for DK Harass. It looks like the two Morels should finish up a little bit later than DK Arise. Let's see if he's actually going to get one hit and then use a coil here. Looks like Foggy's waiting for the detonation, maybe just the animation from the Death Knight, and then he'll detonate it. Meanwhile, it looks like we have Cash's Blade Master being a little bit aggressive here. Sonik does realize this though, and kind of got lucky seeing that grunt. But yeah, he's going to push Cash back over here, and now Sonik looks like he may finish off the creep camp, or he's just going to keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter Foggy coming to join the posse, and this Archer was already kind of running back before. Well, I guess he did see the Demon Hunter, but anyways, it looks like he's going to be able to pick off that Archer, and as you see here, Sonik is going into a Huntress build now, and this will be a little bit of trouble here. Can't really defend this. Here we go. We got the Demon Hunter coming back in. Meanwhile, we do have a little bit of creeping getting started here for KraV, but he did push off. He's going to summon a few ghouls to come assist against this little hero harass slash push, I guess, and Cash's Blade definitely needs to be careful, as well as that Demon Hunter already used up all his Moon Juice, but maybe he's going to try to get a block here with the Ancient of War, and yeah, definitely looks like he got a block here. With the help of ghouls, there's going to be a disappearance, but he didn't even need it. Looks like this blade is going to go down unless he is going to TP. I completely doubt it though. It's only a level 1 blade. Yep, he didn't even use a TP. KraV killed it with a coil, and he does almost get a surround. Didn't get the surround here, but he's definitely trying to put this Ancient War down and root it. But meanwhile, Cash, being a little bit careless here, did actually get a grunt. Whoa, Death Knight actually let it go, but it's probably going to be taken down with a few more hits. And actually, Sonic's Death Knight does go down, so I guess that is a pretty good plus side there for Foggy, but there is already one grunt and the blade down for Cash. So rough start here for Cash, and Demon Hunter's going to have to head back to his base, and is at level 2 though after picking off that Demon Hunter of Sonik. Meanwhile, actually going for 4 archers, and now he's putting on a Hunter's Hall. Meanwhile, Sonik is starting to attack, so he's not going for a true Huntress pool for the Undead player. And here we go. We got Foggy coming in here, and this will be a little bit of a hassle for KraV, and he realizes this. Going to have to back off. Just a little pesky Demon Hunter. Looks like he picked up Boots of Speed. Yeah, he's running rather quick, and KraV notices this, and he's going to have to back off here. Just too much, and he probably smelled the Blade Master coming in as well. Here we go. Trying to get a surround on the Demon Hunter. It looks like you can't surround that thing with Boots of Speed. Meanwhile, Focus, excuse me, why did I say Focus? Sonik, it looks like he's going to be finishing off the creep camp over here. Does pick up a Ring of Protection, a pretty crappy item. He's trying to get a surround still on this Demon Hunter, possibly, unless he's just trying to retreat to the aid of Sonic's base, but not really too much. I guess it is nighttime, so those Moon Juice will heal up. Just need to be careful with that Death Knight, but shouldn't be too worried about it. Does have that Unholy Aura. Meanwhile, let's check out what Foggy's doing. Does have these 2 Wisps over here, putting down some Ancient Allures, so we are going to see some Dried Bear most likely coming for Foggy, and meanwhile, Cash, let's see if he's going to pick up a Shadow Hunter. Most likely he will in this 2v2, and he's going to go for Standard Raider Walker, most likely, and yep, picks up that Shadow Hunter right off the bat. Looks like Sonic is going to be aggressive here and go for Cash's little creep spot right next to his base, and actually Sonic asking for wood, one-on-one please. I guess that's what he's talking about, but yeah, Cash and Foggy are going to get a pretty nice item from the Sea Turtle. If it is attack damage, that Blade Master will definitely benefit. Ooh, actually just a potion invulnerability. That's definitely something they are going to be benefiting from, and Foggy actually did pick up a Naga Sea Witch too, so it looks like they're going to be a little bit aggressive here. Kind of the standard hero choice in 2v2. I guess you could, no, Naga Sea Witch and Demon Hunter is always a very, very solid combination. Looks like Cash notices KraV going into the base and probably going to go for the cancellation of this Bestiary, but Cash is going to say no and try to focus down that DK, but the DK has a Cloak of Shadows, so that's definitely going to help him be able to withstand the Blade Master harass, especially the Blade Master with that boost of speed. No boost of speed on Death Knight, but you definitely don't need it. Ooh, we got a Hex. Shadow Hunter's probably going to use that Hex if that DK does come visible, and it looks like Cash may have a semi-surround here on this DK. Looks like maybe he's going to go get a Dust Appearance. Blade Master's just going to keep chasing around these ghouls and try to put as much damage as he can. Meanwhile, we do have some creeping being already finished here by Foggy, as well as Sonic. He's trying to drag the creeps over here and going to get the ward on the bottom left side of this Goblin Merge. So it's going to be nice to get some map control on the left side of the map. Here we go. We got the ghouls coming in. Not going to give up. Doesn't really mind if he is going to lose a few ghouls if he's able to take down the Bestiary once again. DK has to be careful. If he did manage to get a Hex there, I'm not sure why he didn't use a Hex. Yeah, why didn't he use the Hex? He probably should have been a little bit quicker, and he probably could have had a DK kill there, and it could have changed the whole game around. But KraV got out of there with some kind of luck. I mean, Cash probably should have saw that, and he probably clicked it right when he clicked DP, and KraV probably felt that Hex coming. But anyways, actually a Potom being picked up by Sonic, so kind of interesting play here coming for Sonic. Kind of went for the Hunter's Hall, but I guess you do need Hunter's Hall for the lures, so maybe kind of just try to trick them there, and maybe try to maybe make it look like he was converting the hunts. But yeah, just gonna go for Dried as well. Is not teching yet, so maybe we're just gonna see Mass Drieds coming for Sonic. He is I'm not sure if he already got Abolish Magic, but probably should get it soon. And 2 Drieds out, and 4 Arch Naga Sea Witch are chasing these Hunters here. It looks like Sonic wants to have a skirmish here. Has a little bit more tankier units, as 3 Huntress. Oh, I guess he actually did go Huntress. So I've been watching a few games, actually just this Zotac, and some kind of things looked a little bit suspicious, but that's just me. But anyways, Sonic does tend to go for some Huntress, kind of the only Net Elf who does that with some, well, I guess he did go a few Drieds, so it was kind of interesting to play. It was standard, but yeah, he likes to go a few Huntress, just to give him a little bit more tanking ability against an Orc army. But anyways, it looks like Sonic is gonna, I'm not sure what happened over there, but here we go. Got Demon Hunter coming in here, trying to get a few burns here on this Death Knight, and Death Knight actually not even at level 3 yet, so it's definitely a very, very nice job by Foggy keeping this Death Knight not able to creep for quite some time, and he's not even at level 3 yet. Sonic Demon Hunters are already at level 3, so meanwhile another Dried will join this posse and actually have an Ancient War out here, maybe just a decoy or something. Maybe he's going to put up a tree over here. Oh, I think he actually used the Ancient War to help this creep, as you see this tree here. So yeah, that's how he got it so easily without taking that much damage from his units. Actually, Cash being quite very, very aggressive here, but as we all know, that the Ogre Mage does drop the healing ward, if I recall. But anyways, it looks like we're going to see a big push here. KraV is ready. He's got the Lich. No, they're actually going to go for the red creep camp up here. Going to get a nice item from this Ogre Lord. Ogre Lord deals some nice cast damage. KraV is going to try to pick up level 3 before this creep camp. Maybe Focus is going. What did I say? Focus. Sonic is going to start this creep camp up at the top right. Drieds are immune to damage, immune to magic, so they won't be affected. Meanwhile, Cash is going in here. Is going to be able to take down the Ancient Wonder and probably a few more buildings. Possibly these Moonwells. I think that's what he's headed for next. That would probably be the smartest decision. Dried does have Abolish Magic, so he's going to abolish that Spirit Link with just auto click. And yeah, Cash is going to take that down pretty easily. Focus had, why did I say Focus? Sonik doesn't have any micro. I'm getting pissed at myself. Anyways, nice TP there by Sonik, but actually maybe not nice TP. Kind of bad position here. He put himself in a little choke point. Can't really spread his units out, and probably a bad position there. He's going to lose a few units, but Cash is going to be able to get out of there with just a TP, and that's probably what he's playing on the whole time. Actually, a TP by KraV as well. I think he was getting creep jacked here by Foggy. He was dragging the creeps out a little bit too far over here, and KraV got into a little bit of trouble from Foggy, and Foggy did a nice job. Meanwhile, it looks like Sonik is going to head down to the expansion point, and he's going to realize that it's already gone, and Cash was a little bit quicker than him. And meanwhile, Cash is going to head out, maybe a TP on the Shadow Hunter, no TP on the Shadow Hunter, and both teams actually do have the Unholy Ore. Of course, the Unholy Ore on DK is probably a little bit better at level 4. Once DK gets level 4, it'll be better than the standard one from the item. Actually, level 3 on that Shadow Hunter, and Cash and Foggy actually look like they're doing pretty strong. KraV actually did kind of a weird build. He went for a little bit more of a ghoul build at first, so that's why his army is taking a little bit longer than usual as a if the undead just went standard straight fiends. But yeah, it looks like his army is actually starting to turn out now. Meanwhile, it looks like Sonik is going to get creep checked here, and Foggy's gonna, Cash is gonna get some nice ensnares here. Actually dropped the Ogre Strength just to pick up the item. Let's see if he did get the item, and I think he did. It was a Scroll of the Beast, it looks like, and Sonik is gonna get creep checked as I'm not sure if he did get the turtle kill, but didn't get the item, so that's always bad for Sonik there, and kind of rough. Meanwhile, it looks like Foggy's gonna finish off this turtle as well. Some nice items. Actually, he's probably gonna sell that Ring of Protection. Probably doesn't need. He might keep it though, just because you know, players do like to focus that Demon Hunter, but I guess if the Demon Hunter does get in a bad position, they will focus it, but probably not. So just in general, players don't like to focus that Demon Hunter because it just takes way too long. And looks like Cash is ready to go, and there's going to be some engagement in the middle of the map. It looks like Blade is going to be a little bit out of place here. He's over here, but he will get back in this fight because he's just so quick with that level 2 wind walk as well as the boots of speed. And here we go. It's a mass dried, and instead of the mirror, it's going to be fiends against the Orc army. We do got the peons coming in here. There's a lot of abolish magic coming from these drides, getting rid of that Spirit Link. It's going to be recasted though, but it's going to be abolished once again. As you see there, that Blade just got focused down with some nice nuke from the DK as well as the Lich. Got some heal coming off, and Cash is going to rebuy that Blade. Blade still needs to be careful though, no escapability, and we'll see if Sonik is going to focus this, and they go. Here's the focus. Cash a little bit here. He saw that coming, so he just popped it instantly. DK could be going down now, and is Hex. One more hit would do it. DK goes down. Not looking too good here for KraV. Actually picked up a Dark Ranger as well, and we have a level 4 being picked up by that Demon Hunter, and this army is just getting destroyed by this Orc and Night Elf army, doing a very nice job. Definitely, I think, had a little bit more positioning. The drives were able to spread out a lot more with that tanking ability. Both units for Sonik and the undead player were ranged, so definitely had the melee advantage there, able to basically tank for these drides, and not a lot of drides fell for Foggy, but the Orc army did take a beating, but definitely did its job to protect those drides, and those drides were able to do their job and abolish any of that frost armor that the undead was actually going for. But Sonik just calls GG, and that replay ended rather quickly. But hope you guys enjoyed this 2v2. A few guys have asked for 2v2. I kind of wanted to mix it up myself too, just some entertaining games. So I got game 2 coming rather shortly, and yeah, peace out.